Hello YouTube, DeGunNut here. Today I'm here to talk to you about the LaserLyte training system. So the one that I bought has this reaction time target. The reaction time target, it has on, RT, which is for reaction time, or off. If you turn it on, it just beeps if you hit it with the laser. Reaction time, it will randomly beep within I think 2 to 6 second time frames. So then you can use it to practice drawing to see what your reaction time is. I will say that it has made it through a few falls. I've dropped it on a concrete floor at least 3 times, in which case the batteries have popped out, but it's worked after I put it back together each time. Also included is obviously the laser. This is I guess it's called the LaserLyte LT Pro. This one is nice because it has an adjustable end on it. So first of all, they actually suggest that you store it unscrewed like I just had it. But then you can adjust this here. You can screw it out or screw it in to fit different calibers. So I've typically used it with a 9mm or 40. It will work for everything from a 380 to a 45. You do have to remember though that the barrel length is important. For my little pocket 380 TCP, this thing sticks out pretty far, so it doesn't work that great for the TCP. But it works great in my Glock 27, it works great in my Glock 19, it works great in the Springfield XD. You will notice that these rings here are wear. You push it in the end of the barrel, and this is an aluminum part, and the anodizing or whatever has come off from the many times I've stuck it in various barrels to use. Again, like I said, they don't suggest that you leave it stored with the end screwed in because it doesn't have an on-off. They suggest you take it out, and then you have this rubber stopper, and that goes in here to hold the batteries in while you store it. So you actually store it like that, which I thought was kind of weird. It'd be nice to have a switch. And lastly, you get this LaserLyte training pistol, which I honestly don't like. So I basically haven't really used it too much. A couple times to try it, but the grip shape, grip is too small. I mean, it doesn't adequately represent a real gun for me. It's just too small. And I mean small in the width. So my finger sticks way too far. You know, the trigger isn't comfortable. The trigger is okay. It's not great. You can hear that sound. It sounds tinny. It sounds like a toy gun. I wish they would have offered a little bit better pistol. Well, ideally something just like a Glock. I'm not sure if you can get a package without that and get it cheaper. You know, you need at least these two things. They offer different targets. They offer cans that actually pop up like you shot it and knocked it over. Then they offer another target that I think where you can actually see where you hit and it'll hold those spots. It's a bigger target, which would be kind of cool, but it's kind of expensive. So this kit, I think it usually goes for about $150. I paid $125, I think. But it is good because you can put this in any of your guns and use it. So that's the way I use it. I'll show you that next. Okay, here is the LaserLyte reaction time laser in there. Just had it on the regular setting. I'll change it over now to the reaction time setting. Well, in closing, YouTube, the LaserLyte reaction time training system, I really like having a training system that gives you the feedback that a laser does. Dry firing practice without it, to me, I have a hard time getting into it if I don't have kind of that positive reinforcement of did I hit it or not. There's systems out there you can spend more on. I just couldn't afford it, and I know you can get I think they're called SIRT pistols. They look really intriguing to me. They look just like locks. I'd like to get one at some point, but for now, 125 bucks. I've used it pretty much probably 3 days a week for 9 months, and the LaserLyte's still working. You know, it helps improve your skills without spending all the money on ammo. I don't get to the range every week. I try to go every 2 or 3 weeks, at least twice a month to the range. But in between, this is a great way to keep your skills sharp. Thanks, YouTube.